Hello everybody and welcome to Ddfr. Today, your host Doomsday Ducks fan is going to go over two separate games. I've been a bit under the weather. We are going to look at the Pittsburgh 4-3 victory in regulation and the Arizona 4-3 overtime win. Alright, with an analysis of both games, let's head over to Slap Happy McDick. Thanks, DDF. So, Ducks didn't look great in both games. Granted, last game, 4-game road trip. First game back after a 4-game road trip, 1-day rest. They worked with what they had. They persevered. Despite the goddamn motherfucking refs. These clowns, dog. Ducks get called for goaltender interference on a goal they score. Greg Cronin challenges it. Ducks do not touch the goaltender at all. The only person to touch the goaltender was Chris Letang, his own defender. Actually, it wasn't even Chris Letang, it was Erik Karlsson. Erik Karlsson was pushing on Tristan Jarry, and the puck even went back like the direction that Jarry went away from, so it didn't really affect it at all. Like, Jarry pushes right and the puck goes left. Like, why are you helping them? Ducks lose the challenge, and then they turn around and get a penalty because they lost the challenge. Greg Cronin doesn't like this. He loses his mind. Very fairly loses his mind nonetheless. The refs just kind of like fucking the Ducks, because you could have just given him a game misconduct, you're out of here, bye. Nope, they gave him a 2-minute misconduct penalty, and then a 10-minute and a game. So, what you're telling me is that you just gave Pittsburgh a 2-minute 5-on-3 after the Ducks scored a goal and you took back that goal? This is the biggest ref job I've seen happen to the Ducks all season long. This was utterly ridiculous. Greg Cronin ended up getting fined $25,000. I don't know what he said to the official. If he made it personal, I understand. I understand why the Ducks got the coach kicked out and $25,000. Still don't understand the extra 2 minutes. I don't. I really don't. Why are you giving them a 5-on-3 penalty? What is the point? Oh, to give them another goal? Cool. Guess what? Ducks come back and tie it. It's tied 3-3. And then guess what happens again? Almost a full another 2-minute 5-on-3 power play. Utterly ridiculous, man. How on earth do you guys keep allowing this to happen? It happens twice. And guess what? The Ducks actually kill the first penalty and find Mason McTavish on breakaway. 12 seconds left in the game. Mason McTavish shoots and he scores. And the Ducks take a 4-3 lead, short-handed. What are you going to do now, refs? What are you going to do now? Going to give us another penalty? Guess what? Doesn't matter. Ducks win 4-3 in regulation. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, refs. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I wish that's how it ended. Nope. Bleeds into the next game. The refs now miss a blatant high stick on Frank Vetrano. They miss a blatant hook on Trevor Zegers, who turns around, gets mad, and slashes the dude in the leg, which is kind of more of a love tap than a slash. Gets called for that. And then, on top of that, Frank Vetrano cleans out Sean Durzi in a beautiful hit behind the net. Some Arizona fans were like, ooh, it's boarding. Angle came out. Frank Vetrano's hand is on the front of Durzi's chest, and his other one is sliding along his back. He's hitting him through the shoulders. That is how you make that hit. He did it perfectly. There was no better way to make that hit. He didn't slam Durzi's head into the glass. Durzi ducks down and loses an edge, and instead of just trying to, like, maybe reverse hit and lean into the pressure, he tries to shrink away from it. That's on you, man. You tried to avoid the check, and you didn't. You got flattened. Vetrano tries to play the puck. Durzi gets up and drops the gloves immediately. No instigator at all. The Ducks just got possession behind Arizona's net after a clean hit and then the guy who got hit drops the gloves. That's an instigator. That is an instigator penalty. How on earth is that not an instigator? Vetrano was continuing the play. He was playing the puck, and he was actually caught off guard when Dursey drops his gloves and goes after him. Ridiculous. Ugly ass ridiculous plays by the refs. Beautiful hit by Vetrano. Dursey wasn't hurt. Dursey got 10 minutes and 10 minutes because his jersey came off, which, guys, that's on Dursey. Look, Arizona fans, I get it. It's kind of a dumb penalty. It's on Dursey, dude. You gotta make sure you're strapped down. Gotta make sure. Anyhow, Dursey took himself off the power play. That's on him. Ducks are able to force overtime. Troy Terry gets a hat trick in this game. He gets the first 2 goals of the game. The third goal actually is a shot from Troy Terry, deflects off of a defender, then hits Leo Carlson's stick and goes in. Leo Carlson gets his 3rd goal of the season in 6 games, and Troy Terry, 2 goals and an assist heading into overtime. The Ducks are winded. The Coyotes are winded. The Ducks did a great job defending in their own zone. McTavish has Schmaltz on his back. Schmaltz is out of gas. He's like, okay, look, McTavish isn't going fast. I can just kind of hold here, wait until somebody covers the next guy, and then I can go for a shift change. And McTavish banks the puck off the boards to himself, turns on Nick Schmaltz. Schmaltz is not ready for it. 2-on-1. McTavish, beautiful pass to Terry. Terry, no mistake, top of the net. The Ducks fought hard in 2 games that they didn't really have a ton of business winning. The first one because of the refs, the second one because it was a scheduled loss, and a little help from the refs as well. The Ducks persevered. Again, we don't know how long the refs are going to hate us, so that's the biggest issue. Because if they keep hating us, there's a good chance that the refs can make us drop to the bottom of the league. It's kind of bullshit if you ask me, but, those refs have an ego, so. Thank you for the insight on the game, Slap Happy. So, a few more things to note. Ducks now play a few home games. They started with that Arizona game. They play against Vegas at 5 o'clock on Sunday, the 5th of November. That is 5 Pacific Standard Time. That is 6 Mountain Time, 7 Central Time, and 8 Eastern Time. The game is going to be on Bally Sports for anybody in Southern California. For anybody in the Las Vegas area, I believe it's on AT&T. The rest of the country, you are looking at ESPN+. Looking at the game, the Ducks fought hard. This is very, very encouraging to see from this team. It's 2 games that they probably should not have won, and they ended up winning. And it's a huge, great reflection of Lucas Dostal. Gibson got hurt in the first period against the Penguins. Dostal came in from the second period on and played great. He played great. The only reason that the Ducks ended up letting in a few more goals was because they just kept taking penalties as well. Again, it's one of the worst ref jobs I've ever seen happen to the Ducks, and they still won that game. Another thing to note, Alex Killorn might be making his season debut, his NHL Ducks debut against the Vegas Golden Knights tomorrow, Sunday, November 5th. We don't know about Brock McGinn yet. We saw that he was skating today. What we do not know about is Jamie Drysdale, which is concerning. We really want him to get healthy. This kid has had such bad injury luck. He only played 8 games last year, and this year, God, please play more than 8 games. He's only played 2 right now, and I just want him to be healthy. He plays well when he's healthy, and this team needs good defenders. They do. Pavel Minchukov, still playing amazing. Potentially Calder watch for him. Be careful. That dude is disgusting. I said it early on. Victor Hedman vibes. Victor Hedman vibes is what I'm getting from this dude. So, look, I'm not going to be like, oh no, he's definitely going to be Victor Hedman. But the way he plays the game, he just is aware of the situation, when to use his body, when to use his stick, when to pinch, when to drop back. He just reads the game so well, and he's a rookie. It's incredible how fast this kid is learning the game. Alright, that about wraps up everything I have to say about this game. Like I said, that game is on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific time. I will see you all there. Hit that like button if you like what you saw. Hit that subscribe button if you really like it. I appreciate everybody who watches, and have a great day.